Today I'm gonna react to a video related to SCR suggestions. This time, I'm gonna react to Tenpit's video on 5 suggestions he wants for Stepford Express. As always, the link to the original video is in the description of this video if you wanna see it for yourself. But before we get onto the video, I noticed that my audience who hasn't subscribed has decreased, but the majority of you guys still aren't subscribed. So, if you wanna see more videos from me, I strongly recommend subscribing to the channel as soon as possible. Okay, with that out of the way, let's roll the clip.
First suggestion that I wanna see for Stepford Express is Stepford Central to Leighton City via Morganstown route. There is a Stepford Central to Leighton City on Express, but it goes via Benton. How about a route that stops at Morganstown, here at the called stations?
This is not a bad route suggestion. I feel like we need an express route going from Stepford Central to Leighton City via Morganstown. I think calling at the stations shown on screen before is okay, but stopping at St. Helens Bridge isn't a bad idea for that route.
The second suggestion that I wanna see for Stepford Express is the Class 222. The Class 222 is a 4, 5, and 7 coach diesel multiple unit part of Voyager family, but marketed by East Midlands Railway as the Meridians, and it does suit Express.
I absolutely agree. The Class 222 would be a great addition to Express.
Because it goes to 125 miles per hour and it has first class. Some of you may say, there is the Class 220 and Class 221 already on Stepford Express. Heck, there is some differences on the front and coach formations, and biggest difference being they don't have multiple working with the 220 and the 221. So we do need this train for Express.
Great explanation here. Despite the Classes 222 being made in the same plant by the same manufacturer, we can distinguish between the 222 and the other Voyagers, so no one should give a fuck about it.
The third suggestion that I wanna see for Stepford Express is the Class 397. The Class 397 is a 5-coach electric multiple unit built by CAF for TransPennine Express, and it does suit Express, because it goes to 125 miles per hour and has first class.
Of course. The Class 397 would be a really good addition to Express, so we really need it to come to the game.
It also suits for another operator, which is Airlink because of aforementioned reasons, plus there is a route that terminates at Manchester Airport which, ironically, has been used as reference for the overhauled Airport Terminal 3, so it also suits Airlink course well.
I agree with you here too. I also hope the Class 397 gets added to Airlink.
The fourth suggestion that I wanna see for Stepford Express is the Intercity 225. The Intercity 225 is an locomotive-hauled high-speed train that is currently operated by LNER. In SCR, this train first appeared in an April Fool's prank, and the model was appeared as part of PDV application by Overhead Wires, which he said it's never intended to be used for SCR. But if this train has been added, it would use the current Express livery, but recently, LNER changed the livery of these trains with a retro-style livery, and I do want to see the developers do the same for this train if added.
The Intercity 225 would be a nice addition to Express. Even if the version made by Toby isn't intended to be used in the game, it could be made by a different developer. Plus, if the train gets added, I'm guessing that the same Express livery that the Mark III coaches on the HSTs gets added to the Mark IV coaches on the Intercity 225. But I also agree, the developers should do the modified version of the retro-styled livery, and what I mean by modified is that they change the colors to suit the current Express livery. If they don't do that, oh well. Another thing to say is that, the whole Intercity 225 is formed of 9 coaches in real life, plus the Class 91 locomotive and the driving van trailer, so if it gets added to SCR, I think it should use 4 or 5 coaches. Yes, it's not the same configuration as real life, but this is not a multiple unit, so the one in SCR can have 4 or 5 coaches, plus the DVT and Class 91 locomotive.
The fifth and final suggestion that I wanna see for Stepford Express is the Class 810. The Class 810 is a B-mode multiple unit to be used by East Midlands Railway, and does suit for Express. Some of you will say, there is a Class 801 on Express, but if you look the design of the 810, it's very different, even the interior, and the length of the whole 5-car train is 120 meters. which is 10 meters shorter than the Class 801, so it can be added for Stepford Express. If they wanna add this train, I would use that on Newry to Lynn or Stepford to Leighton City routes.
I will have to agree with you here too. I previously wanted the Class 8054 Express, which is a B-mode multiple unit, but it has the exact same length as the Class 801, so I think we should get the Class 810 on Express instead. Even we can distinguish between this and the 801, so it can go on Express. Plus, I would do the same if the Class 810 gets added to Express, using it on the Newry to Lynn or Stepford Central to Leighton City routes.
A bonus suggestion that I wanna see for Express is HST with sliding doors. This would suit Express for one reason, and this train would add some variety on Express.
I also want the sliding doors on the Mark III coaches used on the Class 43 on SCR. I was so disappointed that when the Class 43s got meshed, there was no version with the sliding doors. I really hope this gets added in a future update. Now I'm gonna move on to the conclusion. Tenpit, I fully agreed with your suggestions. The route that you suggested made sense and the trains that you suggested also made sense. Another train that I think would go well on Express is a Class 180, which goes up to 125 miles an hour and has first class. If the Class 180 gets added to SCR, there may be some people doing a parody of the "You'll Be Going Nowhere" meme, which I'm no longer against. That's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for future content, and I will see you later.